Hey guys, this is Sahil and welcome to this exclusive episode of Weekly Mastermind for 2nd of April 2023, in which we are going to look up at first market index, then we will look up at what are the outperforming sectors, underperforming sectors, what were previous week's weekly gainers and losers, then we will look up at what are the current trending stocks, what are the stocks which we can track for upcoming month and upcoming week as well, and what are the stocks which we can buy and hold for upcoming weeks. So let's quickly look up at market index. Nifty is almost up by 2.4. Sensex is also up by 2.5. Bank Nifty up by almost 3%. Mid cap is almost up by 2.2. India VIX was down by almost 15% and USD INR was kind of flattish. And if you are watching me and if you are following me since past, so you might have also analyzed that in the previous weekly mastermind, I mentioned that all the weekly candles are forming a kind of flattish zone. And although the perspective of the market was on the bearish side, but if we get the bullish confirmation, then we can form a base, and that is what happened in the previous week itself. So on Nifty, it formed a kind of doji on monthly chart, as well as right now it is around the moving average, although the RSI is around 56. But still, although the bearishness, whatever it was since last 1 month, right now it is converting into bullish zone. And if we look up at the weekly chart, then it has taken exact 40 support as well as the bullish confirmation on the upside. And on daily chart, it has crossed the moving average on the upside by taking almost the range shift on daily chart with RSI. And right now it is out of that bearish zone. And right now on daily chart, it has crossed moving average on the upside with gap up on Friday, which was opened up. Similarly for Bank Nifty is slightly better, as I'm also mentioning in all the calls, that Bank Nifty is slightly better because it is already above moving average on monthly chart. And right now the RSI is around 50, 59.7, slightly around 60 itself. Bank Nifty on weekly is not around 40 because it is not around 40. It does not even touch 40 on the downside. It was around 43, 44, but still from that zone itself, it reverted back, and right now it is around 50. And on daily chart, it formed a perfect range shift. If we can see at this point on RSI, earlier it was below 40, but right now it gave a perfect range shift, and right now it is also above moving average, 20 simple moving average on daily chart. Next, let's go for the sectors. IT is also up, and if you can see since last 1 week, all the sectors are on the upside. IT, auto, metal, bank nifty, FMCG, energy was almost kind of flattish. Pharma, like since last 2 weeks, all the stocks, almost all the stocks of pharma has shown current on the upside. Infra was also up, and media was kind of flattish. Reality was also up, which means after so many weeks, after so many months, now we are able to see that all the sectors are performing on the upside and they have formed a base. So let's look up at IT. Perfect base at this point, perfect 40 support on RSI. Monthly is between 40-60, weekly has taken 40 support, and right now daily is also forming a base. Next is Nifty Auto. It broke that point, but as of now, RSI is around the 40 itself. It has formed perfect base. Monthly is around 55, that is between 40-60, and it is above moving average. That is a slightly confirmation for us that right now it is not into a bearish zone because it does not cross moving average on the downside. Auto as well on daily chart, it is around 42. So as of now, it can test the bottom as well. Next is for metal, below moving average on monthly. On weekly chart, it is around the base itself, and on daily, once it gives confirmation, because monthly, weekly, and daily all are between 40-60. So as of now, we don't have any confirmation, but still on weekly chart, we have got good confirmation on the upside. So we can see that it can form the base on this as well. Next, on metal itself, we can go for value buying stocks, not for any, you can consider contra kind of trades. Bank Nifty, we have already discussed. FMCG monthly is above 60, weekly is also around 58, and daily is also around 54. So once it shows current on the upside on daily chart, it will automatically move on the upside on weekly chart as well. So once monthly, weekly, and daily all are above 60, then it can go for trending stocks as well. Then we can go for FMCG sector in upcoming week or maybe few weeks after that. Next is Nifty Energy. Monthly is between 40-60, weekly is below 40, but kind of forming a base, and daily is around 42. So as of now, we can see that energy is also around the base itself. Next is pharma. In pharma stocks, it is showing lots of current. If you can see on daily chart, it is about to cross 60. And on monthly, as I also mentioned, if monthly breaks 40, which means that sector is like there is something wrong into that sector, right? But as of now, we can see that although it went till 40, but right now it is reverting back from that zone. And right now all the pharma stocks are into current as well since last 2 weeks. So Nifty Infra monthly is around 58, weekly is around 48, and daily is around 51. So as of now, this is into a sideways kind of zone, but still bullish confirmation in last week. Next is Nifty Realty. On monthly, it is around base zone, and weekly is around 41. It has taken exact 40 support, and on daily as well, it went below that zone of trend line, but again it went up. Next is media. On right now it is around 41. It is around the base zone of RSI 40. Weekly is below 40 and daily is between 40 60. So as of now we can avoid this sector. Next is weekly best performer, which were the stocks. As I also mentioned, pharma stocks are in current. So Alkem was up by almost 7.8, Oro Pharma 6.5, Glenmark up by 6.4, Bale 5.92. Similarly, Info Edge, Bosch Limited, and IndusInd Bank. These are the stocks which were outperforming in the last week. Similarly, weekly worst performer Bajaj Finance almost down by 3.71, Adani Ports 3.5, L&T, Bharti Airtel, Bajaj Finance, Zeal, and Ibel Housing Finance. These were the stocks which were worst performer for the previous week. And looking up at this itself, you can analyze that there are very few stocks which were worst performer, and there are lots of stocks which had formed their base, and right now they are outperforming on the upside. Similarly, there are trend following stocks which are monthly, weekly, and daily, all are above 60. So first is Bosch Limited, monthly 61, weekly 70, and daily is around 73. And in the previous weekly mastermind itself, we analyzed this stock that once it open up its squeeze, then we can enter on this. So as of now, it is on 19,369. Even we can enter upon this. All the transformers as well as multipliers and 1 year students keep a track of all these stocks, whichever I am going to mention right now. Dal Bharat, this has freshly broken out of 60 on weekly chart. As you can see right now, it is around 60.6. On monthly, it is around 62.5, and on daily, it is around 67. So as of now, this is a fresh entry for Dal Bharat. If you want to enter, you can enter. And on monthly as well, it is above moving average. So very good confirmation on this as well. Next is Abbott India. Right now, it is confirming, and even with that, it has broken this trend line resistance, which was on monthly chart. Monthly, weekly, daily, all are above 60. Next is Ultratech Cement. Monthly around 63, weekly is around 66, and daily is around 69.5. So we can go for low risk entry based on hourly and then 15-minute chart. Next is Siemens. Again, right now it is around 60 on daily chart, if you can see. Then once it breaks that 60, then we can enter on Siemens. Otherwise, once it resists, then we can wait for low risk entry on this as well once it breaks 60. Otherwise, we are going to avoid this because monthly and weekly are above 60. So even though we get entry on 60 breakout, then it can be like low risk entry for us. But still on Siemens, we will have to wait. Next is the tracking stocks, which we can track for upcoming week. First is Alkem. As I also mentioned, all the pharma stocks are showing current. So as you can see, since last 2 weeks, it has moved from 3,050 to 3,396, almost 3,400 in 2 weeks itself. So as of now, first is Alkem. Next is Balram Chini. This is also one of the stocks which we are tracking in 10 days live trading challenge, but it did not give any confirmation. Monthly and weekly are about to cross 60, and daily as well, it is about to cross 60. As of now, the risk reward ratio is not matching on this. Like we have big risk on this. So as of now, tomorrow, if it confirms with good small candle on bullish side, then we can go for low risk entry on this. Next is Glenmark. This is also one of my favorite stock in which we take trades. Monthly is between 40 60, and weekly and daily are about to cross 60, which means we have 60% confirmation based on which we can execute the trade on Glenmark. Next is Oro Pharma. This is trendline breakout on the downside. This is kind of contra trade which we are entering because all the nifty stocks like pharma stocks were on the downside in so many months. But as of now, Oro Pharma and Dr. Reddy, which we are going to analyze next, those are outperforming as a contra trade for this as well. And even in the last week, I mentioned that if it breaks this zone, then this can be a good buy. And as of now, it is around 518, and it also crossed 520 as well. Next is Dr. Reddy. This is also showing current, but this is slightly, you can even consider lower than Oro Pharma because Oro Pharma had a trend line breakout on the lower side, like a contra trade. And on Dr. Reddy, it was into a consolidation phase on weekly chart. So as of now, Oro Pharma is kind of better than Dr. Reddy. Next is Zydus Life. Monthly, weekly, and daily all are, yeah, monthly is around 59, weekly and daily are already crossing 60. So Once it breaks 60 on the upside, we will have 100% confirmation on Zydus Life, and then we can go for hourly and then 15-minute chart to get confirmation on this. Now let's understand what are the cup stocks for next few weeks. Like even we are taking these stocks since last 3 to 4 sessions. So career point, this is almost around 214.55. The resolution point was around 178.50. So career point is on the upside. We are making money on this. Next is Kalpataru Power. As of now, it has broken on the downside. So this is out because it has broken that resolution point and as of now, this is out. The current market price is 534.25. So next is ISMT Limited. Resolution point is around 70.40 and current market price is around 73.45. So we can enter based on this as well for low risk entry. As of now, the stop loss has not got hit, or maybe the resolution point has not broken down. So we can enter for low risk entry as well. Next is Fin Cables. This is the best out of all these cup stocks which I am giving since last 3 to 4 weeks, because in all the 10 days live trading challenge as well, and for all the transformers and multipliers, they are also analyzing this and they also have entered this trade. So the resolution point was around 758 and current market price is around 812.60. And even if you go for daily and then hourly chart of this, then it is literally going on the upside. Next is Univ Cables. The resolution point was around 349.80 and current market price is around 358.60. So only the one stock, that is Kalpataru Power, this is out, which means although the resolution point was mentioned, but it broke that resolution point. Rest are on the good side itself. We don't have to touch any of those conditions, any of those positions. So these are the stocks. Next is Dwarike Sugars or the Dwarke Sugars, which we are analyzing. It was around change in polarity. Earlier resistance is acting as a support now, and resolution point was around 80.40 and current market price is around 85.35. So as of now, we don't have to exit those positions. Only Kalpataru Power we can get out of all the positions which we have entered. So these are the stocks which we have to track. All the Tradeathon students, all the transformers, multipliers, as well as 1 year students, make sure you watch the session once again, because based on this, you will be able to analyze that, yes, these are the stocks which we have to take for the next trade as well. And even if you haven't yet attended the Inner Circle Mastermind session, make sure you attend it, all the community members. And if you're someone who is watching on YouTube, and if you're not yet a part of our community, make sure you join our next webinar. The link will be given below this video itself, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, live fully, love openly, and make the difference today. I wish you joy and abundance in all you do.